Welcome into our Countdown to Tip-Off interview series for the Great American Conference. Today I'm visiting with Tasha Diesselhorst, the head coach at Northwestern Oklahoma State. Coach, I'm giving the first question to every coach the exact same way, and then we're not talking about last year again, unless you want
Sounds good
to.
to me.
Unless you want
No.
to. So
Moving
what
on.
was it like last year? You know, I think on one end we were all saying, okay, we're happy we're getting to play some games. We're getting back to some sort of normalcy. But on the other end, it was just very, very difficult. So how did you wrap up last year, and what do you take out of that going into this year?
Yeah, I think it was very challenging. Every team experienced the same challenges and different challenges on different levels. So just to be able to get to play some games and have a season was good. I think it was just a season about trying to get our kids experience and trying to grow. I think they'll definitely be better for it this year. We were really young last year, so challenging a young team, we had a lot of ups and downs, but I feel like watching our team this year that we learned a lot from having to deal with all the circumstances of last year. Excited to see our kids come in this year and get to actually have a full basketball season and get to play a full conference schedule.
And of course, I know the practices don't really ramp up till the 15th, but what has the offseason been like? Because, you know, it's a quick turnaround to get right back into another season. How's that been going for you?
Yeah, we've had a great preseason. This morning was actually our last preseason practice, so the girls are super excited for October 15th, as am I, to get officially going. I think since the games got pushed back so far last year, it kind of snuck up on us this year, getting here so fast and getting ready to play games a lot sooner than we did last year. But like I said, just having a big core group back from last year, we felt like the preseason was a lot smoother. But most of these kids didn't get to experience a real preseason. Their preseason was 4 months long last year. So it was a different kind of schedule. And so the kids had to get used to it. But I think once they kind of figure out that we were closer to games, we had a really productive preseason.
Yeah, that's what I've heard from other coaches already. It was the no non-conference, no real regular preseason. So it was just all sandwiched together. And now we're maybe not relaxing, but it's a little bit more relaxed, I suppose. Let's talk about some individual players then. So you mentioned a lot of returners. Let's mention some of those players and tell me who you're going to be counting on this year.
Yeah, we were lucky, as most everyone in the conference has some seniors that got their COVID year back of eligibility. So we have two big seniors that'll come back and have quality minutes for us, and Bailey Brown and Scout Frame. They were two all conference players. Bailey has been here for 5 years. And Scout we just got for 1 year, so we're lucky to have her back again. So super excited about those two. They bring a lot of experience. They've learned a lot playing with each other. So now they've even learned how to play better with each other, having another year to do that. So we're really looking forward to big things for those two kids. We've also got some new guards in our system that we feel like are going to help us. We've got Kinsey Nieder, who was a red shirt for us last year that's set and will be eligible for her last year this year, that we feel like brings a strong presence at the guard, as well as a transfer in Andy Pierce, who has 1 year left. So those are two new faces that we feel like will be impact players for us immediately.
Let's talk about your schedule a little bit. What does the non-conference look like for you? Because, again, that's an area that everybody missed last year. So tell us about your games before you begin conference play.
Yeah, we are lucky. After we start, we have a conference challenge that we'll start the year up that we're looking forward to, that we've been in that for about 4 years now with UCO and Northeastern. So UCO is the host this year, so we're looking forward to going down to Edmond and playing them and Northeastern. That's always a tough challenge to start the year off, but it really lets you know kind of where you're at and what you need to work on playing two quality opponents like they are. Then we kind of get a stun at home. We have 4 home games in November that we're really excited about, getting to have a lot of home games there for a stretch to kind of get us settled in before we start conference play in December.
Yeah. So you mentioned some new players there, transfer coming in. Are with the core group returning as well? Is everybody meshing together? Are things going well there?
Yeah, it is. We had 10 returners off of last year's team that came back versus a really young team last year. So things have ran really smoothly with the ones that have gained that year of experience. We had a lot of freshmen last year who were thrown into the fire, and so we've seen a lot of growth and maturity from them. And then bringing in most of our new players are experienced players that have played before, and so putting them into the group that we had last year, it's been really smooth. I've been really impressed with our team chemistry and our leadership from our seniors.
So, Coach, what's going to be a strength of this year's team? You just mentioned the chemistry. Hopefully that is there throughout the year, but maybe something on the court that you think will be a strength for this team.
Yeah, I think definitely our post play. When you return to all conference post players that have now learned, like I said, to play better together, I think that's going to be our strong point. I think defensively, we had a good year last year, and we're looking to build on that. I think we just have to gain a little bit more experience, a little bit more consistency from our guards, and definitely take care of the basketball a little bit better this year than we did last year.
Okay, last thing, we've jumped into this video world now because of COVID. So I'm actually in our podcast room. I'm a TV production teacher. Mm-hmm. What's behind you there? Anything important that sticks out to you on the wall there? Give me something I can point at down the road.
I'm in my office right now, so this is my bulletin board behind me back here. But I don't even know what I got behind me. The little heart picture back there. That's a letter from my dad that I keep in my office. And my dad is a retired high school basketball coach who now gets to kind of help us out. He's an assistant for us that comes to most of our games and get to practice when he's not taking care of the cows. So that's something that's really fun for me to now have my dad kind of involved with our team on this level. So that's something that's special to me that's in my office.
Perfect. See, those make for good questions and got a good answer out of it. Well, Coach Diesselhorst, thank you so much for the time. Good luck this year.
Thank you very much.